So a lot of people want to know what it's like to be able to go coaching businesses. Basically, I have two jobs. One job is being an airline pilot, and I travel all over the world, as many people know if you follow me on social media. But then I also coach businesses. I coach real estate investors, and I go travel to their place of work, and I work with their team, and I figure out where the kinks are in their system. Policies, procedures, structure. These are the things that most businesses are missing. Many times businesses are started because an entrepreneur is running away from maybe someone that they don't want to work for. Maybe they saw an idea that wasn't being fulfilled, or a product or a need in an industry. Unfortunately, that's where many dreams stop for a lot of business owners. And they stop because they don't put the systems in place and the structure to actually make that business model work. So they're so busy with ideas and having that entrepreneurial spirit, which you got to have, right? I get it. The problem is if it's not backed up with an integrator who is someone who's behind the scenes actually doing the work, the business won't succeed. Because the entrepreneur, the adrenaline junkie, if you will, is the person that they're fired up, they're jazzed up. That's emotions. The problem is emotions doesn't last. That's like a battery, and it drains over time. The integrator is actually, in my opinion, one of the most important people in your company, because they are focused on making policies. They make structure, they make procedures. I know in our business, as we were growing it, I was the visionary. My business partner was the integrator. Without him, I can tell you that we would not have had a successful business, because all I would have been doing is closing doors, closing clients, doing everything I could, but we would have never been able to actually fulfill them, and we would have been in chaos. And what you need to learn is when you're in chaos, you're not in control. And when you're not in control, you're not making money. So a lot of times people that need my help, they're in chaos mode. They're not making money. Sometimes the company is basically imploding around them because they had this great idea, but they're not good at transferring that to other people. They don't understand how to get these other people, meaning their employees, their team, to believe in them. And, one thing you'll learn as you grow a business is, I always tell people the fish stinks from the head down. Meaning that if there's a lot of turnover with your employees, it's probably a leadership problem, because people don't normally leave for more money. I mean, they do, but if there's a compelling reason for them to stay, they will stay. And so if there are a lot of people leaving you and they're leaving your business, or you can't keep good people, it's probably a leadership problem, because they are not inspired by you and they don't want to follow behind you. And so that's what happens to a lot of businesses. So when I go to these businesses and I work with them, I want to see the organization chart, meaning that that's kind of the spinal cord of a company that gives me the DNA of who's doing what. And a lot of people don't realize that that is the first step in building a successful business. Just like if you're going to build a house, you have to have a foundation. When you're building a business, you still have to have a foundation. That foundation starts with an organization chart. Then you have roles, you have duties, and what those duties do with those roles is based on the position. And so a lot of people don't understand that the reason their businesses are not functioning is because they were so busy creating an idea, going and doing something that they loved. They didn't understand that they needed to actually create the structure first, and the idea follows the structure. So if you want to know what you can do to be successful, watch some of my videos. I talk a lot about success, and that it's a business in anything you do. I don't care if you're flipping properties or you're building a multi-million-dollar business, people have the same challenges. So watch my videos, learn what I've done and how I became successful, because I didn't do this, I wasn't born this way. I had to learn it, and that's with a lot of education. You can learn the same thing by learning, watching videos, reading books, and doing what's focused and intentional. So make sure you comment, subscribe, and definitely like this channel. See you later.